Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of Sugar and Sprinkle. On this video, I'm gonna be showing you how to make bagumbayan bread. This is a very high requested recipe, so I finally came up with a recipe of how to make this. And for those people who are requesting this, I hope this is the right one. And for the filling, I'm using breadcrumbs, all-purpose flour, 2 eggs, granulated sugar, dark brown sugar, melted butter, baking powder, baking soda and salt, vanilla extract, and a few drops of gel food color. I think I used like 2 drops of it. So in my stand mixer, I add in my eggs and beating it at the low speed. To that, I'm gonna add in my sugar, the granulated and the dark brown sugar. And I'm so sorry because I forgot to hit the record button on my camera. So now I add in all the dry ingredients, so which is the baking soda, baking powder, salt, and the flour. And I'm just gonna whisk that in with a wire whisk. So continue beating and then add in the melted butter. After you add in the melted butter, you're gonna add in your vanilla. And then the flour, and then lastly you're gonna add in the breadcrumbs. Because I forgot to hit the record button, so my video kind of skipped. So now I will make the dough. So that's bread flour, 1 egg, granulated sugar, salt, warm water, shortening, and just a tiny, like a 1/4 teaspoon of the yeast. So into the flour, add in the yeast and the granulated sugar and just mix that in. Add in the water and the shortening, and lastly add in the eggs and just mix this. Now you can use your bread machine if you have one, but this time I'll just get messy. I'm just gonna mix my dough using my hand. And again, the exact measurement on this video, please check the description box below and I will leave a link in there. So we're just gonna knead this dough until it gets smooth and elastic and it's no longer sticking into our hands. So here I just keep adding flour and just continue kneading. Like I said, this is gonna be messy. So now my dough is ready. It's no longer sticking into my hands. Before dividing this dough, go ahead and prepare your egg wash. It's 1 egg yolks. I add in a few drops of gel food color and a tablespoon of water. So I divided my dough into 4 equal size. Now you're gonna roll the dough in as thin as you can. And if your dough starts sticking into your work surface, then go ahead and sprinkle more flour. So you're also gonna divide your filling into 4 equal sizes as well. And this is the first one. So you're just gonna form it into a log. And when you get to the end, just pinch it. So using a dough cutter, I'm gonna cut mine into 2 inches. And you're gonna bake this into 350 degrees Fahrenheit oven for about 25 to 30 minutes. And do this to the rest of the divided dough. So before baking, give it a brush from the egg wash that we made earlier. And you don't have to let this rise because the bagumbayan is really kind of hard bread. There is no rising needed for this recipe. So after baking, this is what it looks like. I baked mine exactly at 30 minutes. And thank you very much for watching and subscribing into my channel. And I will see you on my next video. Bye!